Hello, welcome back to Sin and Chan. I'm Liam Whyte.
And I'm Jamie Allan.
I'm Joe, or Joezki.
Nice to meet you, mate. Thanks for coming on.
It's not a
Appreciate
problem. Not a problem. It's a pleasure.
So how's your day been?
It's been alright. I've been off work, just chilling, messing about with some stuff in the studio, just pissing about really.
Fun things. Joe is a Scottish musician. Do you want to tell him a wee bit about yourself? Give him the 1 minute spiel.
The 1 minute spiel.
Say what sort of music you make.
Well, it's not a big popular thing here, but it's like Scottish trap. It's kind of like grime, but it's a lot harder. It's a lot more bass heavy. I don't know, man. I'm just a Scottish rapper who raps on trap beats, and
That's good. We'll get into your music a wee bit later on, but I'm going to start from the beginning, like I start with everyone. What is your earliest memory?
I was thinking of this actually. I prepared for this.
He watches, so
I was 6 and I burst my lip on my bike. Like the rubber handle had came off my bike handle.
Oh, the full metal contact.
So it was just like the wee metal bit. And I was coming around the corner at my house I stay in at the minute. My granddad stayed there when I was younger. I was coming around the corner and I remember like pulling the brakes, and then somehow like they must have been too tight. Just went up and it just banged my lip off the handle.
Cartwheel.
That was it. That's I don't know why, but that's just stuck in my brain all these years. 6 years old.
6 is actually quite a distant memory away. Obviously, you're not
It's
the
alright,
oldest guy. Yeah, no,
Aye.
it's quite. I mean, most of our guests have so far gained ones from like 3 and that. No earlier memories.
No, that's the earliest, man. That's definitely the earliest.
Maybe the hit there gave you a wee bit of concussion. You've got
That's it,
memory
man.
loss.
I'm done after that. I'm done.
So we'll go in from that. You're a rap block steer, born and bred, I take it.
Completely, man. 100%.
What's it like growing up there?
It's not as bad as everybody says it is. Like, it's got a really bad reputation for like junkies and like fights and just people attacking people and that.
Do you think it's deserved?
Aye, like it is, but like it's not like you walk through the rap block and you're going to see like 4 stabbings, like, you know what I mean? You're not going to see that shit.
Back 20 years ago it was bad.
Oh aye, that's what I was going to say. Like,
See, no, it's fucking minted. The place is.
Aye.
That's a place I would go to college because it's got 2 there.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, you go and get some scran. Some of the fun you doing there, by the way.
Oh, banging.
Something else.
Yeah.
banging,
yeah,
like
no,
it is banging.
That's great after college, like, because that's on the way back from my flat. Just,
It's a respectable place now, but 20 years ago I've got somebody who works in the shop, and he used to say then he was like, it was fucking dire, like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was, man.
Wouldn't be allowed out after 6 and that, so.
Aye, like I'd say like mid 80s to like the late 90s was like fucking. It was pretty savage, man.
do you remember lots about it, or when it was in its heyday?
I'll give you a good story actually.
Right.
I was like 9 or something. I was 9 or 10, and I was in my granddad's living room. Like, I stay in the house now. Like, when he died, he left us the house. So I was sitting in the living room and we were watching like Coronation Street or some shite on the telly. Right, we're all,
The quality view.
aye, and we're just sitting eating a chippy, and my granddad thinks there's like fighting in the telly. He's like, who's fighting on that telly, right? But nobody was fighting, so I got up and look at the window. Some cunts got stabbed in the front garden. This was like 9 o'clock on like a Wednesday night.
In the front garden. What age were you?
9 or 10. Genuinely, like,
That's a great sight.
the sound was up pretty loud on the telly, eh? So like none of us really noticed, but I just got up and was like, oh, check what it is. Looked at the window and there's like fucking police everywhere, and like some guy with like blood on his t-shirt, and nice.
Ideal, aye.
Nice, aye. But other than that, man, you didn't see shit. It all happens behind closed doors. That's the main thing.
So, were your family all rap block born and bred as well?
100%. Like 100% of my family they knew. I wouldn't say all live in the rap block, but I'd say like they all originally came from the rap block or stay in the surrounding areas. Aye, but.
So it's been changed now, hasn't it? It's got the new title. What is it? Castle View. It's meant to
Castle
be
View, that's the
Castle View.
That's what I tell people. I'm from, man. I'm from Castle View, mate. It's upper class. It's just cause the regeneration and that they've built the campus and they're doing they're building a lot of new flats. Like my sister, you know, she stays in one of the new flats in the rap block, and they're just completely they look minted, man. Like, it doesn't look like the rap block at all.
One of my friends lives in one of those new flats. Got a balcony, got 3 bedrooms, all newly
It's
done.
banging, man. It's like one side of the road you've got all these broad, like amazing flats, and then the other side you've just got these like crooked fucking rundown ghetto houses.
The rent must be horrible in their flats, so
Aye.
Oh yeah, no,
Aye,
because Castle View is now a desirable place to live
you,
in.
mate, I'm telling you.
it's a place to be.
How long ago was that regeneration project now?
It's always been happening since I was like 10 or 11. It's been happening for years. Like this, there used to be
it's
like
still going on.
It's still going on the new, man. Since I was, I'd say at least 10 years it's been happening.
Yeah.
They've just built I can remember when it was there was an old community centre. It wasn't the campus. That wasn't even there. Like you know where the AstroTurf is, up the back of up there.
I don't know where you're at.
That was the old Ratlock Community Centre. Where it had like all the youth clubs.
I remember when I was young. I think it was still there.
So I remember that, and then all of a sudden that was gone, and then like a few months later they built this campus, man, and it just looked like completely out of place.
Around this
Exactly.
surrounding area.
Aye,
What's the
exactly.
place at the back of the campus that you know, like the new houses?
Yeah, that's
What are they called?
Weir Street. It's like,
Something like that. Aye.
Aye, Weir Street.
That's where
All the
my
houses
lives
are
in.
banging
Yeah.
as well.
Aye, that's what my sister stays. No, on Beer Street, one of the other streets, but they are banging, man. Like they just you go into like my flat in the Ratlock. Like I still stay with my mum. I'm trying to get a flat now, but like the flat we stay in is boat, but it's like they're all the same in the flats. Like they've all got the same structure. Like they've all got the same. There's like
Design and
2 or
stuff,
3
so,
bedrooms. There's no more than that in the Ratlock. I think there's like 2 or 3, 4 bedroom houses in the whole like scheme. But that's it, man. And then you look at the other side of the road and it's like this big fancy upper class what is happening here, you know what I mean?
Did you get involved with any gangs or any shit like that then in your time growing up?
No really, man. Like there's to be honest with you, all the gang shit and that died out round about here in like the mid to late 90s. Like it was all everybody claimed to be in like a young team.
The YRS.
Like that was active.
YRST.
Like seeing like my dad's time and like my uncle's time, the YRS were like an active thing. Like they were actually like a thing. But see now, man, it's just wee fannies like, oh YRS, you're dafty. Come on then.
I can't get the back of Morris. What's the place called? Sainsbury's.
Aye.
Can't get the back of Sainsbury's.
That's it. Honestly, man, there's no gangs anymore. It's like
We
There's-
fannies cutting about.
there's groups of people. Aye, there's groups of people that like hang about together, that like click up
claiming
together.
to be a gang.
Kinda, aye. But like,
Bunch of waste, man.
but what I've always done, like I've just associated with like my pals and that, and that's where we started like the FK thing. It's me, Andrew, and Jamie, and our mate Grant, who doesn't really mess with the music. He's just like in it because he's always been good mates. But that like it's not a gang of that, man. Like nothing like that's a gang. It's just a collective of pals. Like
Aye, nothing's taken out of proportion.
aye,
like that,
exactly, aye.
So then, where did you go to school? What was that like for you?
It was alright. Ratlock Primary, the old Ratlock Primary. It's not. It wasn't at the campus. It was like trying to think. Ratlock Road. You know what it is, eh? Aye. It was alright, man. It was.
That wasn't a bad school, man.
It was a good school, but the thing was, it was like at one side of the grass you had like the Protestant school, which was like the Ratlock Primary, and then the other side of the grass you had the Catholic school, which
That was a great combination.
St Mary's, literally 50 feet away.
Uh-huh.
So now and again you'd get wee clashes of people fighting and that, but other than that, man, the primary
It's
school
still
was
quite
good.
bad for that, didn't it? With Vinnie's bar being there.
Aye.
You still get the odd.
Oh aye.
They take down the pub at lunch, you know, primary too.
Definitely.
Come on, lads.
Rangers getting promoted was a funny occasion for the Vinnie's bar.
Oh aye, it
There
was
was a few scraps down there. Aye.
it was a,
Were you there or something?
an
I
emotional
wasn't
time.
there. I did see quite a few though, because
Oh, aye.
Dalton's brother stays down there, and we were down there.
Oh, right.
But in general, we saw a few scraps. Like quite funny to be fair, but
Oh aye, it's all good entertainment, isn't it?
that's brilliant. Yeah.
What is it like? Because I've seen obviously more with, I know we're diverging off a wee bit topic here, but like the whole Celtic and Rangers thing, how does that cope down there? Because more recently actually I've been seeing it like bring up again in life. I don't know if it's just because Rangers have been promoted again, but especially down that area it seems to have become quite a big
You're
thing.
aware with this.
Aye, it's savage, man. Like it's not like people. If you're walking down a street with a Celtic top on, it's not like a Rangers fan's going to come out and start a fight with you. It's not like that.
No, it's that
But,
bad.
like,
I don't think it's like that anyway, to be honest with you. I think Glasgow's bummed up to be like that. It's really no.
I will say that the best like fight I've ever seen take place though just outside Cape for anyone that's been there, and
Yes.
I'd recommend never going there again.
I agree.
The 5-1 Old Firm where Rangers got pumped.
Classic.
Well, I was in Dobie's working during when that was happening. I forgot that was happening. I texted my mate saying, "Oh, do you want to go out?" By the way, he was like, "Yeah, sure." get back, put on my jacket, and that literally just goes straight out and didn't check my phone or anything. I'm like, and there's like hundreds of police just driving around, so I'm like, what the hell's going on here? What's so bad that's happening? I'm just getting to the pub with my mate, and he's just like staring out in awe, like at the window. He has an interest in football, and he's just saying, "Here, I've just seen two lasses. One just pulled the other one's hair out and just ruined."
There was a few nasty occasions, like we were in bit. The thing is, a 5-1, we took that in bad spirit, I suppose. Whereas now, if we got beat 5-1, it's
to be expected.
Rangers fan,
expected,
Rangers
no, not at all, mate. No.
No, at all, no.
No.
I can sense it.
It's because he loves the green of that turquoise.
I love it. You shoot it, man. You shoot it.
It's fucking aqua, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, is it?
Excellent.
So then going from, did you enjoy school? Did you?
Primary school, I liked
mean,
it.
everyone kind of to a certain extent.
Aye, because like
you're with your mates, just
when you're young, you're with your pals, you're having a laugh. It was like high school, the first few years, alright, like I was fine, enjoyed it.
What high school did you go to?
Wallaseye.
Pure you.
I know, it was
That's
fucking
unfortunate.
shite, man.
It's unfortunate.
Aye, but the first few years, like first and second, were alright. That was just kind of, it was new to me, you know, like I'm into high school, whatever, it was cool. Third year, started slipping off a wee bit, just lost interest. Was like, fuck this, I'm not paying attention.
Fuck, I was like that first year.
God.
Still went and stuff, you know what I mean? Still had a decent attendance and that, just didn't give a fuck really, just put my headphones in class and listen to music.
Aye, just not pay attention.
And then fourth year is when I was just like, fuck this, man, like I cannot be like, I really can't be bothered with it. And then I stopped going, like I started going 4 days a week and then like 3 days a week, and then like my mum just got to the point, man, like she used to be proper strict, but like, you're going to school, like you're not taking daft days off.
Like, made sure you had a good education.
Aye, like she was always proper that, and then it got to the point where even she was like he's obviously not enjoying this, like it's not where he wants to be.
Aye.
Might as well take him out, so.
Aye, well she didn't take me out, she was just like, I'm not going to force him to go, I'm going to ask him if he's gone. If he says no, I can't make him go, like, he doesn't want to be there. But after third year, shite, and then I just went on to college, and that thought that worked out. It didn't. That was shite as well.
What did you study at college?
See, to be honest, I did technical support for a year. That was my most recent one. I dropped out of that because I didn't get on with a lecturer, and I just genuinely wasn't enjoying it anyway. And the lecturer I was just like, fuck you then, I can't be bothered. Just went back and worked full time. Before that, I did a year games development. I got my NC in that.
Mm-hmm.
Started the second year of that, just lost interest. I don't know what happened. I just couldn't focus. I just wasn't interested in it anymore. Dropped out, went to work full time, and then went back and then technical support. I can't even speak. Technical support.
Yeah.
And then that's when I was just like, nah, this college thing's no for me, man.
Aye.
That's no for me. I thought it was for a while, but
We had sort of similar outcomes of school. Third year, and then fourth year I dropped out, went to college, didn't work out, and then went into full time work. I had the same sort of leaving school, starting work sort of issues.
Yeah, nearly everyone that's been on this has had a similar outcome
that's
to you.
it. That's it, man.
Would you go back and do it again, maybe, like something similar, or do you think you're past college and higher education to a certain degree now?
To be honest, I'd like to do something like sound production.
Yeah.
Because I've been toying with the idea of like opening a studio recently. Because like, you might not know it, but there's like a lot of aspiring rappers and like people who want to be rappers and get involved with music in Scotland, but they can't because there's no like rap studios. There's like studios you can record like rock and indie and whatever you want to do, but there's no like specified rap studios.
There's nothing to cater to those people.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So I was like toying with that, and I was thinking, well, if I go back I can already like do everything that I'd need to do to like, because I can record, I can master, like, you know what I mean. But I'd like to go back to college, maybe do sound engineering, do it the proper way, get the paperwork for it, and then, you know, maybe do it legally and whatever, start a business or whatever.
Yeah.
But
leave Dobies.
That's it. That's the side plan, man. Exactly. But that's really it. I just didn't like being in a classroom with some guy talking to me like a kid, because that's all it feels like to me.
I feel maybe that's just because of different environments I've been in, but I feel like I've kind of got unlucky because most of my teachers will be understanding, you know, if you're going through troubles outside, or if you're coming in a wee bit hungover or whatever, they get that, hey, this isn't going to be your full-time commitment all the time. It should be, but, you know, everyone has a life outside of college, and I think that's what makes it different to high school. Because if you went to high school hungover or anything like that, that would be the end of you.
You'd be fucked.
Yeah.
You'd completely bombed it.
But that's the thing, like, even though it's only a year's difference, they seem to treat you with much more respect than you ever got from high school, sort of thing.
Oh, it's completely different, man.
So from then, obviously, you've had a job. Do you want to say the job, the wonderful place in which you work?
I work at the same place as Liam.
Oh shit, two of them. Fucking two of
Doing
them.
mate. Well, I'm not in the restaurant, to be fair. I'm in the food hall. It's a bit more. I didn't want to say classy, but a bit better than the restaurant.
Nothing
Do you
to
want-
put you down there, mate.
Do you want to explain to the audience what it's like working in the restaurant, especially?
The restaurant, it's fucking amazing, man. It's proper. It's all right. It's.
Do you want to change your answer to the people are alright?
The people are all right. The staff are all right.
Yeah.
The job itself isn't bad. It's just.
It's not difficult. It's hard though.
It's not difficult. It's just it is. A lot of people don't find that in catering, but it is a lot of like labour in a sense. Like, no, I mean it is a lot.
A lot of hands-on sort of.
Aye.
It's in the same sense of a factory. I don't want to try and compare myself to another job because I haven't done many others, but it's sort of like that. You know, mindless activity. You break your back out, but it's not in a sense of mentally challenging. It's only physically challenging.
Exactly. That's how you put it on. That's perfect.
But yeah, certainly. And then of course you abandoned me, like you had to do.
I had to do it, man. I had to do it. No, I was just asked if I wanted to go to the food hall, and I was like, it's a change.
I wish I was asked that.
It'll just be a change of scenery, maybe a wee change in job. It's not much different from what you do in the restaurant. It's whatever, but I enjoy it a lot more. But it's a job at the end of the day, innit? It's only there to pay bills and put money in your pocket. So
Fun as always, isn't it?
that's it, man. That's it.
So I suppose we should move on to the real reason why you're here. You've got an album coming out.
I have, mate. I have. I.
So we'll get over the boring questions first. What's it called? When's it out? And where can you get it?
Oh, it's called Volume 1. It's an album, but it's a free album. I used to do mixtapes and call like albums mixtapes just because they're free.
Yeah.
But I called this one an album because I feel like it's like the first body of work that's all been worked on at once, like for this album. Like before, I've done like singles and like songs at once, compiled them and called that a mixtape. But now I've actually sat down and worked out these songs in a period of time, and it just feels like it goes together. You know what I mean? It's an actual project, the one. But it's not got a release date yet. It's still no 100% done. Actually, it's like it's 90%
teasing
done.
us.
I know. It's like 90% done. I've got some mastering today, and I've got one more song to record, and then it's just trying to get it on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Bandcamp. There'll be a full version on YouTube to stream. Cause it's not about the money, man. I'm getting it for free. You know what I mean? I just want people to hear it. Really, that's what it's all about.
It's all your music just been passionate projects, like like all three just sort of, this is what I think I can do, here's give it a listen.
Aye, kinda. It's always been like that. I started off just fucking about with it. I was like, I'm gonna write this rap and then find a beat, rap it and see if it sounds, and then it just clicked on for there, man. And I did singles for a while, and then I did an EP with a guy called, well, he's not called Psycho anymore, but he's from Aberdeen. He goes by Chef Hayes now. I did an EP with him like 7 months ago, and that was like my first proper, like I put effort into like a proper release.
Yeah.
So we did 3 tracks together and released it on SoundCloud for free. It did alright, like for number wise, like Scottish rap number wise, it did pretty good. And then I did Volume 1. No, that Volume 1's the one that's coming out. I'm getting mixed up here. I did Us Against Them. That was like my debut mixtape. That was like 6 tracks. Looking back, they were shite. Like some of them are alright.
Really?
Some of them are alright. Like
I honestly enjoyed Mind Games.
Mind Games is one of the.
That's my favourite one I've ever
You like Mind Games?
Yeah.
I like that, man. I'd say that was probably one of my favourite off that. That in 4 years. That's alright. I like that. But
4 years was decent as well.
to be honest, man, when I was doing that, I was still figuring out what I wanted, like what sound wise, and I was fucking about with whatever. But now I kind of feel with this, my recent releases with the singles and that, and then this album that's coming out, it just like there's going to be a sound. You know what I mean? Like if
your own individual sound.
I like that. So if you say like, if somebody's familiar with my music, they'll be like, oh, I know what it sounds like. It's not like, oh, every place he's got one song that sounds like this and another one that sounds. It's like it's going to be a distinct.
I think because obviously when me and Joe were arranging this, I went back and listened to your music over again, listened to it in 2 different parts, and I felt like Now, I'm someone as well that's maybe, I suppose you're not going to let us, but caught up into the generalisation of maybe listening to more, how do you say, more radio tunes now as such. Like, I enjoy a mix of music. I enjoy my rap, my grime, I enjoy old rock, pop, you know, all that. But I think of a lot of it's maybe mainstream now, and I think the difference with you is, and I will say this to everyone, not just saying it to Joe, it's a very different sound. Like, most of the stuff is really different to anything that you will have heard before, which makes them good.
Definitely, man.
So, how do you come up with like an actual track then when you come to make it? Do you make the beat then make the lyrics to go with it? Do you have an idea of the lyrics? How does it go?
Well, it always starts with me finding a beat. I don't make any of my beats. Like, I've just recently got into production myself, like actual making proper like beats. It's hard as fuck, man. I thought it was a lot easier than what it was. So shout out all the producers out there that know what they're doing, man, because it's hard work. But for me, I'll find a beat that I can write to, something that sounds good, that will keep me engaged, and I'll just write for a while and like try and, once I come up with the first line, the first bar, if I can get that locked in and like, right, I like that, and then the rest just kind of, I don't want to say it comes easy, but like when you've got that word to rhyme at the end of it, it's like it fits in, man. So once you get the first line, the first bar for me anyway, it just falls into place. So I'll get a beat, I'll write for a while, and then I'll air that beat, and if it sounds good, I might like release it or whatever happens, or I might record it, just find a fresh beat. Because I find after a while, like if I record like a certain instrumental for too long, it starts sounding like fucking numb. Like it just loses its. You listen to something for so long, you just get sick of it. So like I'll just switch up the beat and then I'll rap it or whatever else. But most of my time is spent just listening to beats, man. Like 80% of my free time, genuinely, is just sitting in my room, like blazed, like listening to instrumentals, like
anything, yeah.
Trying to think of lyrics and shit like that.
Oh, that's fair. Who was your inspiration then?
Oh, that's a good one actually.
I'm trying to think of the questions.
Oh, I could go for yours, man.
Go on, we've got time.
I don't think you'll hear the Young Lean. I don't know if any of you have heard the Young Lean. You heard the Young Lean?
He's got dreadlocks, isn't he? No, I think a different guy.
You might. Are you thinking I don't know who you're thinking actually. But Young Lean, he's Swedish. He was like big like 3 or 4 years ago. He was known as like a meme rapper at first. Like he was this, honestly, like I'll show you after this.
Yeah.
But it was like this wee.
Is he white, by the way?
Aye.
Aye.
I saw him live in Glasgow last time he was fucking banging. But I saw what he was doing, man. He was like 15, 16, and I think he toured the world. He did his first world tour at like 17 off rap. And I was
pretty impressive.
And if you've seen his videos, man, they're so like DIY, like they're no professional. It's not like a music video you'd see on MTV. It's his pal filming him, rapping into a camera, and like going to certain places, taking different shots and that. And that's how he started. And then I saw how he did that, and I was like, why the fuck can I not do this, man?
Is that how you started, yeah?
I wouldn't say influenced the sound at all, but like the motivation behind it was like, I saw him, he was so young, and like he was dominating this genre of music, like completely dominating. And I was like, fuck it, man, I'm gonna throw my hat in here and
if you can't do it, why can't I? Something.
But sound wise, it's like it's changed a lot. When I started, I was really into grime, and I was big into like Skepta and BBK and fucking DEE and.
Did you see their show last night? Or the other night?
No, I never saw it.
Nah, the O2 takeover.
Oh, was that last night?
Yeah, two nights ago, I think.
Was it Glasgow?
No, London.
London O2.
Oh, alright.
Fucking frightening, like.
Aye.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Drake.
They just got Drake out of nowhere.
What?
They got Drake.
He's fucking Drake out.
He's signed by BBK. He's on their label.
I heard that, but I didn't know how it was true. He's got a BBK tattoo, is he? No, somebody told me that. What the fuck's going on, man?
It's mad, like the BBK is like took over.
What's going on?
Literally as a takeover. That was really good.
Yeah, no, their show was pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, they're really good at what they do. But as I say that, when I first started, I was really into like grime, and I don't know why, but I was really into fucking, who was it? I can't even mind his name. Oh, Castro. His name's Cass is dead now. I don't know if any of you have heard of him.
No, sorry.
He still not blew up properly, but he went by Castro back then, and he was just like on like proper gritty, like bassy grime beats in like 2006, 2007, rapping about fucking selling drugs and like in detail like what he did. And it was so real, like everything he talked about, and he was naming places where he'd go in London to meet people, and then what happened, I found out about him when he was Castro. He was a cocaine addict, And then apparently what happened, I don't know if this is true, but he went to rehab, and then he came out, and when he started rapping again, he started wearing a mask. He wears a mask now, he didn't know what his face looks like. He started wearing a mask and changed his name. I don't know why, but fucking...
To get away from maybe that old side there. I think I was going to actually say about, because you mentioned them there, your beats are probably, I suppose if you were to compare to everything, are when grime did first come around. I'd say that early to 05, 04 sort of thing, where it's folk going around on Nokia phones trying to get record beats. Would you say that's as similar as you can get?
Aye. The thing is, man, like, I'd call it trap, right? Because it's mainly inspired by, like, the sounds inspired by, like, the South of America and, like, the 90s places like Houston, Memphis. But the grime element to me, it's weird now, man. Grime and trap literally sound so indistinguishable. Like the beats, indistinguishable. That's what I was trying to say there.
Well done.
You could play a grime beat and you could play a trap beat and you think, oh, these flow well, so fucking well. It's because they're the same BPM, the same beats per minute, 140. But I'd say the only difference I notice with like trap beats is like the bass and like just it's so much more gritty than grime is now anyway.
Yeah, yours is quite heavy going.
Nah, that's what I like, man. I like that shit.
Liam linked me the SoundCloud and I went on and it's like really heavy going. I'm a big fan of like J. Cole, Logic.
I get you.
You know BBK. So J. Cole's he's slower. He raps and he's slower. Logic can be fast and he can be slow and he's got other tunes.
I like Logic too, man. He's fucking.
Again, I watched his VMAs. Logic's appearance on the VMAs. That night there, fucking amazing.
Oh, was that? I can't even remember the name of the tune. It's like the phone number.
1-800.
That one.
Good tune in that. But as I say, like I like the slow stuff, like J. Cole and that.
I feel you, man.
When he linked me, went on to yours, and you could see the difference in how like heavy going it is. Compared to even like listening to a JME song or a Skepta song, you hear the difference, and it's like wow.
So you try to listen to the lyrics as well, right? So you try and I think maybe make your songs quite personal. Is everything you write about in your songs stuff that's happened to you personally, or things people you know, or is it just things you think up on the spot works, or what?
No things that happen to me personally. Most of the things are, but like I don't know what it is, but like I'd say my music's motivated by or like comes from depression at first. Like I don't know if you know this. I don't think I've ever spoke to you about this.
You mentioned it once, I don't know.
But like that's what mainly I rap about. If you listen to the lyrics, like there's a lot of shit about fucking like there's been periods where I've went through like I didn't want to say I'm suicidal, right? But I've wrote songs or I've wrote bars or lyrics or whatever about killing myself or whatever. And in that in a way, I hate fucking saying this, but it's therapy or whatever. Like it helps. It genuinely does. Like you can write lyrics about what's actually going on and what's troubling you. It genuinely does help, man.
So is there any song you feel maybe personally is your favourite because you maybe connect with it the most, or just, I don't know, is there anyone that you really feel's your favourite and play?
I don't know, the most recent ones I'm most proud of my most recent tunes. I did Pain with, was that with Chef Hayes? I think that was with Chef Hayes, I can't even remember, man. That was banging. And then I did Done Being Nice.
I heard that.
And Done Being Nice was good.
I'd say they two and Lethargy, that was my most recent tune I put out.
Very heavy.
I'd say Lethargy is probably my favourite at the minute, but that'll probably change just because like the beat's so fucking nice, man. Like the bass line's just so in your face right from the get go. I was like, I've got to use this, man.
So from beginning to end, how long would it actually take you to get the song going? Is there like a rough time you spend on it? Is there like maybe a couple of days, weeks, months, whatever?
Just one song?
Yeah.
If I sit down and I'm like, alright, I'm going to write a song front to back, like I'm going to write all the lyrics, I find a beat, a couple of days, man. But there's like, in my experience, what I do is like, I'll sit down, listen to beats, I'll start writing lyrics, whatever, and I'll save the beats on my computer. Sometimes I write in a notepad, I'll put it beside my bed, or most of the time it's just on a notepad on my desktop. But I'll just write lyrics and lyrics and lyrics and lyrics and lyrics and lyrics, so if I do want to record and I'm struggling for lyrics, I can go back to that bank of lyrics or whatever that I've wrote that are there. Can I bring them up, touch them up a bit, you know what I mean? So it's always there. So that's what I do.
So would you say then you spend most of your free time now that you have on music solely alone?
Oh, aye, definitely, 100%.
Passion.
Aye.
Because you've been at it for a year now, isn't it?
I think a bit over a year. I think it's taking it seriously. I want to say about just close to a year. Like, it was always a hobby for like the last couple of years, like releasing a tune here and there. But
you thought, fucking, let's go try it out.
I'm try to take it seriously. Try and fucking, I don't know, buy my mum a house or something off my bars or something.
That'd be great. Class.
That's it.
Class thing to aim for.
I'm aiming high, but
listen, always aim high. There's no point aiming low, is there?
that's it. Fuck it, man. You may as well.
So, for any of those out there starting to want to get into the scene or want to start themselves, what would you recommend they start? What should they do?
What should they do? Like right away, like if they want to rap.
Yeah, or anything, any type of music maybe you can recommend, give advice for. Just
immerse yourself in it, man. Like that's what I did. Like what happened to me was I got really depressed because I had my first relationship or whatever. In fact, I don't even know if you. In fact, you weren't at Dobie's at the time. I was in my first relationship and then that ended, and I got really fucking depressed, and I was like, I need something to keep me busy. So I got really, really into like underground rap for America and like underground rap for like the South of America. And that's all I did. Like all my spare time I was just in my room listening to this music, like immersing myself in it. And when you do that, I think after a while, like it just comes to you. It just comes to you.
Is there, so when it comes to actually making the music, is there any sort of software you'd recommend? Is there any people you'd recommend? Like, should you have a team with you or just do it all yourself sort of thing?
I mainly do it myself. Like I've got my mate Jamie, one of my best mates, Jamie. He's like a producer. He's banging at what he does. My other mate Andrew, he's just starting to get into the producing and that. But he raps in that as well. Like we're always about together, but I'm mainly myself. But actually, you're better having a team because you've got people that kind of guide you and like give you feedback in that constantly, which is good. But some people, it's all down to what you're used to and what really feels good for you, man. But I'd say just be yourself. Just release what you want to release. Fuck what anybody else thinks. It's just practice, man. Nobody's amazing when they start. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody's like proper amazing when they start. Just put the time in, keep doing it. Like I'm still struggling, man. I'm still on the grind. You know what I mean? Like I'm not there. You know what I mean? I'm still underground as fuck. But like it's just
you'll get there one day.
Hopefully. But it's just grinding until then, man. It's just constantly putting work in, constant releasing stuff, just constantly. I don't know, just being at it all the time.
So you mentioned at the start as well. Do you want to explain a wee bit more about what FK8 is?
FK8, well, it's FK8 Boys, but like abbreviated FK8. Yeah. It's just me, California Pink and A-Triple-P, my two best mates in real life. When I started rapping, I just kind of was like, I didn't want to do this myself. So I said to Jamie, he actually produced my first song ever. Voices, I don't know if you heard that. That's on YouTube. There was a video in that.
Is it not on SoundCloud?
It's on SoundCloud as well.
It's
on SoundCloud as well.
I heard it.
There was a video of it as well, man. It was ghetto as fuck. It was just us smoking in the room and like rapping to this song. But he produced that. That's like a really like 90s inspired, like gritty lo-fi sound. And then just, I don't know, man, it's just a group of mates. It's just a group of mates that have always went about together. Me and Jamie have known each other since we were like 6. Like best, I'm talking like really good mates since we were 6. He started producing at high school, started making like EDM, like Calvin Harris remixes and that. And now he's like a fucking god on Fruity Loops on the beats, man. Like, you want a sound, Jamie, I want it to sound like this. Alright, man, 2 minutes later, bang, sounds like this. Like, the guy's a wizard. And then you've got Andrew, who I got into rapping. Like, I was like, I want you to rap as well. And he was like, alright, I'll try it. And then it turned out he was really fucking good at it. It's just a group of mates, just putting in work together and trying to.
I think I know, but where does the FK8 come from?
Is it the
postcode? It's the postcode in the rap book. It's the rap book postcode. Well, the first 3 letters of it anyway. But
yeah, it's still postcode here. So
is it? Is it FK8 here as well?
Yeah.
Fucking yes,
man. Send it to as well.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. That's quality. That is quality. But
almost half a still, to be honest with you, is FK.
To be fair,
it's FK7, I think most of it.
FK7's out sort of where you and me live. Well, where my mum lives and where you live, yeah.
We were FK7 and stuff,
the good old days.
It's just
we'll start our own group, FK7.
At the end.
It's just a group of mates. Like, there's a few people who like I'll like comment on my stuff like, oh fuck off FK7 for life and all this. I'm like, mate, fuck, it's a fucking postcode.
That's totally me, by the way.
No, that's you. That's you. But no, it's fucking. It's daft, man. Like, I get it. Like in grime culture and that, there was clashes between crews and that back in the day, but it's not about that.
You're not really interested in all that, are you? No.
Oh, I am. Don't get me wrong.
I
I am. There's a few.
Yeah, I
rappers.
was going to get on to it, might as well now then. Your Facebook rant, so you like to
Oh,
answer.
mate, didn't
Be
get me
honest with me.
started.
Be honest with me now. Is any of it faked?
None of it.
None of it.
100% real. 100%
Okay,
am.
right, okay. I was just wondering if anything was ever
No,
faked
it's
for
fake
like
state shit, bro.
No, I was just wondering if it was
Come
like ever
on.
faked for the views, you know.
Oh no, come on, I'm not there yet. I didn't get enough views for that shit, man. Come on.
Just wondering, you know.
Clickbait with the
Clickbait, aye.
Like,
clickbait.
well, you know, people have their ways to make the views, you know.
That's it.
I would say you're probably the person I see on Facebook arguing with folk the most, though, of everyone. Obviously, I don't ken basically any of the folk
Aye.
they argue.
Is it arguments or discussions?
I'd say discussions, but anybody looking at it
to-
would be like, it's a fucking argument. Like,
To be fair, I see from them getting a lot more angrier than you. Than
I
we
just
do,
stay chill,
like.
man. I'm too big to fucking get
Aye.
angry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just always just blazed all the time. Just stay chill. Dude, I can't be arsed with it. You know what I mean?
But do you start it or no?
Everybody's got their own opinion. You've just
No.
It's
I'm
all
just-
like
I'm just
viewpoints.
fucking
It is,
out
eh? Like,
there,
I'm sure if
man.
you ask the people like I'm beefing with the new, like they probably say I started it, but I say they started it. But it's just little kid shit, innit?
Nah.
But in my point of view, like,
Do you enjoy it?
I fucking love it, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like that's why
The
I
online
thrive.
troll.
I love that. Like, but see, for me, like, it gives me a motivation to write as well, because these people are rappers as well, and like, if you're into your rap yourself, you'll know like diss tracks go back and forward, whatever. Like,
that.
you know what I mean. So I've done that recently. I released a Lifeless freestyle where I recorded a freestyle and like I recorded like I didn't really diss them, but I dropped a line with their name in it and was like fuck them, whatever, blah blah blah. They've still not replied.
Disappointed?
Aye, but the thing
You
is,
calling
like,
them out?
these people are like their whole like aesthetic is like, oh, we're street, we're in a gang, like, well, we're hard as fuck. I was like, and then they asked for my address, and one day I was like, oh, fuck it, here's my address. Gave them the address. I was like, I'll wait for you. It's now 5-6 months later. I've still never seen any of these cunts. No, I mean, I didn't welcome the fucking. I didn't go out looking for fights, but if people are going to try and threaten me and act the big man, like, I'm going to
Deal with it.
deal with it. I didn't want to sound like a fucking hard man or anything here, but
And Joe's address is if you want to go and fight him.
no, come on, I just get fucking done, man. But honestly, it's just, I don't know. I like it just for the fact that it's competition, really. Because I just want to be. For me, it's like I just want to keep improving as like an artist and just get better at writing and constantly progress. And I think that motivates it, if you get me. It gives you kind of incentive to like, oh, fuck that guy, I'm going to fucking outbar him and I'm going to diss him and I'm going to.
Because you want to be the best.
Aye, exactly. And I hate when people say that. It's like, oh, you can't say you want to be the best, man. This person's the best. I'm like, fuck that guy. Like, I want to be the best. You know what I mean?
Strive to be the best. Otherwise,
Genuinely.
Dedication.
So, for the new album that's dropping, will there be a music video for any of them?
I'm planning on doing 4 music videos.
Oh, 4.
I think there's 9 tracks in all together, but I'm going to do 4 videos. I've got wee plans for them. Like, I'm going to go to like an abandoned fucking mental asylum and I'm going to record some fucking devilish shit there, like with candles and robes and that. That's going to be sick.
I
Honestly.
might see that on the news.
Aye, I'll get lifted.
Cult was on.
Aye, honestly, man, it's going to be dope. I'm going to do that. But I don't know about the other videos. I'm planning on 3 or 4. 3 or 4, we'll say that.
3 and 4.
3 or 4.
Will they be going up on YouTube then?
Aye, definitely. It's the best platform for it, man. Definitely.
Right, so away from the music, we're going to play a couple of games if that's alright with you.
Let's do it.
The first one's called What Do You Think Of? Basically, I'm just going to give you a couple of like names of topics. I want you as quick as you can to fire something back with me. So, for
I'm going to
example,
get so much backlash.
well, for example, for Jamie, I put Scotland, and he'd say,
The best country in the world.
"You're the best."
Is it about Nick Crumpton, that shit right there?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Joe, Scotland,
Home.
Celtic,
The greatest team in Scotland.
Sorry.
Rangers.
Best team on the planet.
That's not good.
Shite.
Tobies.
Uh,
It's fine. We can make sure they don't listen.
torture. That's it.
You chose your words carefully.
That's
I'm
it.
not as careful as you on this.
That's it. If they find me, man, I'm sacked.
Scottish artists.
Scottish artists, like music artists.
Yeah.
Really promising. Really promising at the minute. Aye.
Drinking.
Good. It's good in abundance. Abundance.
Here, listen, I've heard it here first, lads.
No, in moderation, like a couple of times a week for me at the most, but other than that, that's it.
Amsterdam.
I want to fucking go. You know why I want to go?
Yeah.
That's
Have
it.
you not? I thought you had been.
Nah, I've
I
never
also
been.
read Britain off as a topic.
Aye, there you go. Amsterdam. No, it's the city of dreams. I want to go there and blaze in every coffee shop there is. I want to live there. Just want to go, man.
Joezki.
The best Scottish rapper there ever will be. No. I'll rephrase this.
Do you want me to title that?
No, what's that Bret Hart saying? It's like the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. That's what we'll say. There you go. There you go.
You can pay me after this.
That's bold. That is bold.
Trap music.
The future.
Grime music.
Oh,
The present.
the present. Aye, it's banging at the minute, man. It's healthy. It's brilliant.
Haters.
Love them. Because it's all views at the end of the day, innit?
Yeah.
if somebody doesn't like your music, they're still going to listen to it. And they can call you shite all they want, but
They're still going to come back and see your next video.
they still know who you are. They're still going to, you know what I mean? It's still talking. Like, I don't mind. Like, fine. I'm not going to get angry or here.
Aye, they're funny.
Praisers.
Praisers, like.
Yeah, folk that, you know, big up your music.
Oh right, of course, fucking amazing. Like I appreciate everybody who tunes in and comments or listens or whatever, or just even gives it the time of day. Like it means the world, definitely.
And your new album.
It's going to be the hardest release in Scotland that Scotland's ever seen.
Oof,
That's what I'm going to say. Like I'm not even chatting shit. I'm not even doing this for promo, man. I'm just saying this for like a fan point of view. Like there's not much going on in Scotland at the minute. There's like singles coming out here and there for certain people, but nobody's brought out a proper full length album. It's been banging from front to back. Fuck off, Joe. Kid Robotic, he brought out an EP the other day. That's the best release that there's been in Scotland in a long time. It's a really good mate of mine. He's good. He's for Glasgow, banging. But this album that's coming out is just going to be fucking. It's a new wave, man. People aren't going to know what hit them.
Fair play. Where can folk look it up then if you're going to recommend it?
SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere. I'm everywhere.
The big five.
Snapchat as well. Just Joezki, Joezki. There you go.
Right then, cheers for doing that, mate.
It's
Now
not
we're
a
going to go into news stories basically. Well, I pick out 2 news stories that I found on the internet and just talk about them, get their opinions. First news story, wee bit sad, but basically a Derby County fan team, an English team down south, made a joke about a striker's dead son after he scored against them on Twitter. Basically, after he scored, all he put on Twitter after that was, I think Sheffield United, who scored against him, tweeted like, go for Billy Sharp, and he just tweeted dead son, just, you know, to be a dick.
What a fan, eh?
Yeah, no, the boy that it was I think his name is Lewel Jacob, who was born in 2011 and was diagnosed with gastritis and died 2 days after his birth.
Oh, shit.
And the guy's been banned from attending all Derby games from life.
Good.
What do you feel about knobs like that on the internet? Because obviously he said you
Wait, does he
appreciate...
support Derby or does he support...
He supports Derby, not
Oh no, so
Sheffield.
they've banned him for watching.
Yeah, I said they've banned him. No.
I appreciate that in a sense.
That shows balls, to be honest.
Oh,
They're
wow.
going to like teach their supporters here, you don't do shit like that.
Definitely, man. He's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, no, you're a scumbag if you do that.
I take football seriously, but I could never go to levels like that.
No, it's...
You know, I can't even go as far as bigot levels. It's not right.
Also, it's in a sense is a wee bit sad as well that you know anything that this striker had a dead son from 2011. The fact that you know that
he's probably not wanting you to bring it back up for one.
Aye.
And the fact you're saying something that's disgusting is that's traumatising times for a family.
Yeah, the dickhead should be given jail time, not just like that.
Well, wouldn't he be jail time? Like, if I was that football player, is he on good money, this football player?
No, he's not a football player, he's a football fan.
He's a
No,
the guy who was slagging, like, his dead
Oh
son.
yeah, he's a football
He's
player.
on good money, aye.
Well,
No,
imagine championship, so
it's
he will be. He'll be
I'll
on.
tell you my exact plan if that was me, right? I'd go to like the roughest scheme in his area and I'd pay the biggest junkie I've seen in my life. Just give him $1,000 and be like, go to this cunt store and see him. That's what I'd do, honestly. That's honestly what I'd do, genuinely.
Clear him, hitman.
Honestly, it's not even just kill him, man. It's like, why would you do that? He's a football player. His son died in, 2011 you said?
2011, so
He's
6
just
years
scored.
ago.
He's in a good mood and you're like, dead son.
Aye.
Fuck off, man.
It's horrible, but I don't know.
Kill
It depends on how
Johnny,
how do you think he maybe took it? You know, we're talking about haters and.
Yeah, I mean, no, the guy then released apparently a day afterwards, apologised, and apparently his fiance or whatever did the same. She was slagging off the dead son as well. So I think only he's been banned. I don't know about the last. I don't know if she was the
Discussing the fact that she would take part in that as well.
Yeah, the only reason the striker actually saw it, he said, was because his missus was tweeting it as well.
But how would you feel if she had a miscarriage, you know what I mean, and he had to go through that same
Exactly.
sort of thing?
And then this football player slugs you off for your dead child and that.
Exactly. And then he'd lose his job, he would, you know, it's just, you're going into a bad territory when you're talking about stuff like that. It's not right.
Shoot the cunts.
Yeah.
That's genuinely, honestly, they need shot, man. Like, if you're going to slag somebody's like Dwayne that you didn't even know, you've got no personal like
troubles with.
You've
apart
never
from
probably,
the fact he scored a goal against.
Never met the guy,
Right.
didn't know the guy's personality, but you're going to slag his dead son. Aye, fuck off. I mean, shoot yourself, like, you know what I mean?
Do you think that's like one of the big problems now with like Twitter and Facebook and all that? The folk that can chat behind the screen maybe think they can get away with things because here, look, it's not actually me saying it, it's my voice.
It's amazing what phones can do. You can be traced anywhere at any point.
I'm not necessarily saying that though, but do you not think it's like mad how some people? Because I bet you anyone in this guy would never say that to the striker's face if they saw him in public.
No,
yeah.
I agree, but in the sense, like, if I was to go into a video and I was to hate on it, I personally, if I was to say something about, say I saw a YouTube video and it said miscarriage, I went on and say that people had miscarriage, like, and then I put in there, like, get it up you, whatever. I was hating on it, saying, haha, I'm glad you had a miscarriage, that sort of thing, right?
And there's probably poor people who've had to deal with
probably
that.
people deal with that, and probably people who do hate on that sort of thing. I would never be confident in not getting caught for something like that though, like, because you can get chased.
Yeah, but it's clear though a lot of people don't like, look at this, Egypt never thought there'd even be consequences for it. Just thought, oh, fuck it, I'll just say it just because it's the only thing I know.
That's what I mean. I'd never be confident in him coming back to me because
that if anything probably shows that he knows nothing else about him. That probably shows that's the only thing he knows about him. Oh, he's got a deed son. Shit, I can't think of anything to slag him off for that all day.
What the fuck?
It's horrible, but
well, and another not much better one, shall we say? Sorry, you've got two depressing stories.
No, it's alright, man. It's alright.
One of Britain's children's biggest fears is apparently getting theft or abuse taking place. 40% of 3,000 kids who are interviewed said they're fearful of assault, theft or abuse. Is their biggest fears going about. Now, obviously, you lived in the rat plots just when I was growing up. Nah, I don't want to say. I'm not going to say that. You
I know what's coming.
No. But did you ever you being from a rough neighbourhood? Because certainly I never feared it. I take it you never feared it, Jamie.
nah, not at all. But like you were for the best. You were from the best village voted in Scotland, mate. So
Aye.
What were we?
aye. Do you not see it? It's in the signpost when you go in. It's
Is
like
it?
literally voted best village. What do you call it in the 2015?
I got brought up well then, didn't I? No, I was very lucky when I was younger. I grew up in
I grew up in a
the unfortunate thing is, right, I grew up in the houses that look on to like the £1 million houses.
Oh, right.
So I
a good view.
Your
to be
your
fair,
house is nice, so it's.
yeah, no, I'm not.
it's in a
I
good-
never take it away from it. My house is my mum's house is lovely, but I mean,
it's in a
like,
good neighbourhood.
if anything as well, it's a good thing because you're thinking one day I'll be there.
I'll be there, mate. I'll be there.
I'll take your house.
I will take that.
I grew up in it was a bad area when I was growing up.
I'd still say it's not a good like
It's not a bad area like now
compared to what it was.
You didn't see it when all the flats were next to my houses though. See the two big massive bits of grass. They were full of flats.
Were they?
Oh, aye. My wee sister brought back needles every weekend and stuff. Like it was a bad area. And then they got rid of the.
I didn't actually ken there was flats
They
behind
got
your
rid of
house.
the flats and replaced it with just the land. It was probably the best place to stay in. Like a lot of places in Stirling, that's probably one of the best places to stay.
Yeah, it's certainly improved, especially as well with down literally just 100 yards away from you. They've done up into like new £100,000 houses and all that. Innit?
I know.
But did you never feared from then any of those things? Did you ever fear of anything like that when you were a kid? Because I mean, that's the thing is, it should be remembered as well. When you're a kid, you shouldn't be fearing for your life or going out and doing everyday things. You should just be having a laugh with your mates. And
I
exactly,
thought the biggest fear for kids nowadays would be like getting birds pregnant. That is like the
Aye. That
they're
should be.
between 10 to 17.
10 to 17,
There's no stopping them, is it though?
10 to 17, like up here, people are taking all kinds of drugs at 10 to 17. Like, why are they fearing about abuse and that? They're taking all kinds of dodgy drugs.
Half of them are on kids.
Exactly. They can where they are, man.
It's not a worry.
Do you not think that's maybe like a concern though to them? Like, you know, fuck, I wouldn't want to have the thought of being, you know, assaulted or anything if I left my house.
Abuse and assault is one that maybe was fearful on the basis, you know, you had all these young teams when we were growing up. But theft, I would never worry about theft. Like,
it does happen to every, like, not to, it does happen to a lot of people.
But
you never really think, it's not something you think about. It's not like, unless maybe you're going away on holiday and your house is empty, you never really think, oh shit, is my house going to get robbed?
You've always got neighbours and shit checking in and fucking watering the plants and shit like that. So it's like, you never need to worry about anything like that.
Yeah, I think that kind of strange with like so many folk could be, but especially at a young age, like especially 10, that you'd be.
I don't know about that. Like, I've never went through it.
Maybe fearing your fucking football bits getting stolen at training.
That's about it. That's about it.
Nothing else.
That's the real fear.
Saying that though, look at the generation now compared to we had. Half of them's got phones.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe you are fearful of taking your phone to school and getting it bumped because that can happen.
Oh, aye.
So yeah, it's probably happened to. I mean, I can't think it happened in my school, but I'm sure it did happen.
Probably did happen. I've just never seen it, to be honest.
It just wasn't your phone that got next. You
No,
didn't
exactly.
care.
No, I never had a phone all the way through school.
You
Mine
never
I
had the
told
phone.
you this, aye.
Yeah. You know,
I never feared of nothing.
I didn't get. When did I first get my phone? I think I first got my phone. It might have been actually first year I got my first phone.
First year, nah, I never got my phone till.
To be fair though, I didn't have a phone that I cared about. Sorry to anyone that bought me a phone listening. I didn't have a phone like I would like go out my way panic shit if I if it got nicked or anything, because you know at the end of the day I could have lived without it.
My first phone was after.
You know, my current phone has my bank details on it. It has, you know.
That's true, man.
Exactly. If this phone gets nicked, I'm basically losing like a whole deep information.
Yeah, you're dead, mate. You're dead.
It depends if people can get in it though.
It's not that though. It's kind of scary. It's like it's in the same realms of being on night out and someone having your credit card though. If it has contactless on it, they can just use your phone.
Aye, no, but to an extent though. Again, iPhones you've got to put your fingerprint in to use the Apple Pay.
No, you can. No, if you know the passcode, you can use it.
The passcode, but who's going to know your passcode in a sense? So
true.
Credit cards, yes. Like if they know your PIN, you're fucked.
Really fucked.
Contactless payments, you're only allowed 30 quid in a day, so you're safe.
No, it's not 30 quid in a day. It's £30 per use. So you can just keep going.
That's true.
So you can just keep going up and just bang.
My bank card's £30 per day.
Oh, is it?
I can request more. It's £30 per day.
No, mine's it's £30 at a time.
Oh fucking give me your bank card.
I haven't even got contactless. I can't even speak. Contactless, man. Like I'm scared. Like I don't want it. Just because I lose my card all the time. I lose my card all the time, So
thankfully that's something. Well, no, I've actually lost my card once. I had to destroy my room to try and find it.
You can block it straight away though if you've got mobile banking. Like you just go in and block.
Oh right, on the app and that.
Aye. You can do loads of stuff. It's actually, again though, we're going off topic here. It is very like your phone. If you do lose it nowadays, is like you do worry about that shit if you lose it nowadays.
Yeah, it's because that's so much more. Like
when I was 10, I couldn't get shit though. You know,
I'd honestly think I'd be more worried now since someone nicked my phone opposed to my house keys. Genuinely, I think I'd be more nervous about that.
You phone somebody and get your keys changed. You get your locks changed for what, 20 quid, 30 quid.
Yeah, like how much is it for a phone? £600-700. If you
that's
get
true,
the same one, plus also then it's got your bank details on it. It might have like other it'll have obviously photos on it because no one has a camera now. Everyone keeps photos on their phone.
Oh, aye.
And you know you'll lose the memories as well.
The dearest phone right now is like the S8 Plus, and that's £810. And I carry that shit.
That's like my year's
I carry
salary
that shit every day.
Get a case for it.
Nah, it's fine.
Wait, is that the one? Is that the £800 phone there?
810. Aye.
See, mine's is the.
Here, James,
The
let's
weird
hold on
version.
to that phone a second.
I've still got the barcode on it for Carphone Warehouse, mate.
Right, I'm just going to bye guys, see you next week.
You would have for Carphone Warehouse?
Aye.
It's £710 there to buy it, right?
Is it?
And these are 810. Because it's a plus. Honestly, mad, like,
It's crazy.
see when people I say to them, do you need to insure this? And they go, no, I'm like, you're fucking wild.
Aye, I had to take out the
How much
insurance.
does it cost for phone insurance?
But you can get it for like, it ranges for like £10 a month, £6 a month.
Doesn't a warranty cover that?
Aye,
Like,
if
does
you
it-
smash your phone, you void your warranty, do you know what I mean? So it's like,
I'd still rather go into the shop and say, oh, listen mate, you'll only believe it. I smashed my phone up, it got run over by a truck, I can't bring it into you, give me a new one.
And then they'll go, no, sorry, you never took insurance.
See, I'm only 15 quid a month for insurance, right? Which sounds a lot.
15 quid?
That's a lot, by the way.
15 quid for a
That's
month,
a
it's
lot,
like, that's how much I nearly, well no, it's not.
That's that, what is it?
You get Brazzers cheaper than that, mate, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've got the premium account, I didn't even pay for it. That's all I'm saying. No, the guy, what was it he said? It was the Geek Squad or whatever they've got in there.
If you've got any problems, you can go to them and they fix it for you, but in general, we charge £10 a month for insurance.
Have I got insurance? Sorry, this is where we're going off talking about
No.
I can't mind. We'll check after the podcast, mate, right?
It might break during this, Jamie, come on.
But aye, we're £10 a month, but if you think about it, like if we were to lose our phones nowadays, we'd shit it. So the insurance is there as a sort of backup to...
Don't get me wrong, like I have a spare phone somewhere in my bedroom if I ever need to like text or phone. I mean, actually that's more of a problem because I don't text and phone anyone now. I don't get their numbers.
It's not Facebook, mate. It's not Messenger.
That's it.
Apart from like my mum's number, my dad's number, I don't know anyone's number off
Same.
by heart.
Half of my life is literally like on WhatsApp. Do you know what I mean? Don't know what I'd do for it.
Aye.
Makes us sound quite sad.
It does. We'll move on because this is it's getting depressing.
Right then, Joe, the final game.
Let's do
Quick fire questions.
Bang, let's do it.
Basically, what's going to happen? Well, Jamie, you can explain probably that.
Right, so pretty much we've got this game. It's called Hot Seat. If they want to sponsor, you know what I'm saying. But
They should. I'm
you
just
should-
saying.
you should, aye. In general, what it does is it gives you the alphabet and it gives you a letter, right? From the alphabet, obviously. You get a chance to re-roll if you didn't like the letter. Basically, what you have to then do with a letter, say you got C, you want to re-roll, and then you got B, right? B is that is what you're taking.
Right.
Then it will give you questions, and you've got to give answers based on
That letter.
that letter, right? So
Right.
say it was toiletries, you would say like a bathroom sink because it was B.
Ah,
Well,
I get you, I get
that's
you, I
not a
get you.
toilet, but
It's in the toilet.
Yeah, it's in the toilet, aye, you've got a point.
Shut the fuck
Um,
up, right?
if we do agree with that answer as well, we'll hit pass. You get up to 5 passes on the game. If you get 5 passes, then it's a DNF. The score doesn't count, and then you'll get one more try. However, if your first score comes under 5 Ron, then you get your score put up on the board.
Aye.
Every time though you get one wrong or like you pass one, it's a time penalty of 10 seconds, I think.
10 seconds, aye.
So we'll be as quick as you can. So the fastest time we've got so far is Connor on 41.4 seconds with 9 wrong.
Yeah, that is very good considering I was top of the board previously.
It was top of the board for 8
1.4.
weeks previously.
Like I was, you know, mine seemed like a very, very good score, but Connor came out and smashed.
So that's nine questions he's answered in that
9
time.
questions you answered correctly.
In 41
Well, you
seconds.
answered 10 questions in total, yeah, but you got 9 right out of 10.
Right, so wait, this... You ask a question, and have you got the answers pre-saved, or is it just
No,
any
so
answer?
No, it's just any answer. I don't know.
Any
the
answer,
answers
any
are
answer.
good.
So if you
Cool.
say ball group, we've got to say, right, do we agree with that? And then we would say yes.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Right, that's
yeah,
fine,
if
that's
it's-
fine. Perfect,
right.
let's do it.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Joe, your letter there again offered is N. That's a bit of a shitter. Do you risk it though and take it and maybe get a Z or something?
Wait, hold on a second. What did Connor's letter come in at?
I can't. It was easy. It wasn't as hard as yours.
No.
It was as easy as yours, rather.
His was like
His was like M or something
was
like that,
very-
which is pretty difficult, but he still got the best score.
I'll take it.
You'll take it.
Oh,
Take that.
shit.
He's going balls deep, right, Joe? I'm going to read out the questions to you, so just answer as fast as you
They've
can.
all got to be in. They've all got to be in. Is
They've
that
all
right?
got to begin with the letter N.
Right.
So, you ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Reasons to take out a loan.
Name money.
Yep. Types of weather. You can hit pass if you want.
Pass.
Cities.
See how we put it with the spot.
the Big Apple, mate.
New York.
Yeah. Things are hot.
Things are hot.
Yeah.
Pass.
A boy's name.
Neil.
Colours.
Neon. No, it's not colour. Fuck it. Pass.
I'd give that.
Crimes.
Pass. Ah, fuck.
And you've got 5, Joe.
I mean narcotics.
Oh, fuck. How did I know think of that,
Yeah,
man?
I know.
How did I know it?
Weather, nasty.
Jesus Christ.
Mate,
It's
it's hard on the spot.
Aye,
It's hard as well. Now, however, I will point out though, Francis, who was our first ever guest,
Yeah.
failed, and he was bottom of the pile.
Mm.
Like, but once we gave him a second chance, he came to third. Or at the time, it was like second. I'm pretty
I
sure.
get you.
Pretty
I get you.
So we'll give it a go. I'm just setting it up.
Let's do it.
Right.
That was hard though, man.
Yeah, it's harder than you think, isn't
difficult,
it?
mate, aye,
Oh,
it is.
Jesus.
Aye.
I feel like I'm one who wants to be a millionaire or
I
something.
guess your blood pumping.
Right, Joe, your letter again offered this time is K. Now, K's a bit of a shitter.
Fuck that, nah. Respin, reroll.
Reroll. You only get one reroll.
That's
you
fine,
sure?
mate. See if I get a Z or something.
S.
Nah.
S is
I'd
pretty
take that,
decent.
I'd take that.
S is
That's
pretty
alright,
decent.
You've got one of them.
Are you ready, mate?
Let's do it.
Remember, if you fail this time, so you get the first DNF on the board.
The first DNA.
The first.
Nobody's got a DNF yet.
Oh, yeah, bastard. Right, let's go.
Put under pressure, didn't we? 3, 2, 1. Thins in the sky.
What was my letter S?
Yeah.
Sky.
Yep. Ways to get home from here.
Pass.
Cosmetics or toiletries.
Soap.
Yep. Fictional characters. Christmas.
Santa.
Yep.
Aye, there you go. Fucking hell,
Thins
man.
are cold.
Sandwiches.
I'll allow it.
Is that going to be alright?
Thins that grow.
The sesame seeds come from a plant?
I don't know.
See there?
Put your plant sesame seeds.
Oh.
Sorry mate, it's going to be a pass.
Fucked it.
Sandwiches.
Beginning with S.
Yeah.
Just throwing a sausage, mate.
Sausage sandwich, mate.
Yep. Thins you can replace.
Soul. You can replace your soul.
Right, okay. Thins are sticky.
No.
Spooge.
Say it.
Spoosh.
Thins you sit on.
Sofa.
Right, Joe. I'm afraid, mate. It
I'm the
isn't
worst.
great. But I'll give you the score anyway.
It's fine, man. As long as I'm on the board there, I didn't mind.
Well,
You
at least
did
it's
well.
not DNF.
It's not a DNF. It's not a
You
DNF.
did get 8 correct.
8 correct. Jesus Christ.
I don't know, it doesn't seem like that, does it?
Doesn't it, man? I thought I was doing like 3.
And with a time of 1:42.
Get on.
Mate,
That's actually not that bad, to
that's
be
no
fair.
bad considering I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that, I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
I thought we were looking at the middle.
We've still yet to get a 2-minute person.
2 minutes, that's going to be
I
the...
honestly thought you were going to be the first one, we were halfway
Get me
through.
James on. He'll be your 2 minute man.
No, he's camera shy, did you know that?
But microphone shy.
No, but I offered him one time, he was like, no, camera shy, we don't have a camera. We went, oh no, so be too
Microphone shy. Yes.
Right, cheers mate. Now just before we go on, you don't have to worry about anything here but me and Jamie.
I want to touch on one thing.
Okay, right, sorry. You.
Did you watch the Mayweather McGregor?
Yeah.
Of course I did, man. I watched it live. I did it.
Oh,
Aye.
why didn't we? I've completely forgot that.
What a
I
fight.
I thought we were going to leave it out, so I was like, no, no chance.
I stayed up till 6 o'clock in the morning. Right?
Yeah.
I had to, because obviously no pay-per-view, I was in Ely where I was on my holiday. I had to go through 4G, I had to go through so many streams. I went through Twitch, I went through every like online like first to like 10th page like on Google searches. Then I went on what was it called, Periscope, and I had to end up settling on a stream with this guy that like couldn't sit still for 2 seconds with his iPhone, and he had to go to the fridge every 2 seconds. I couldn't even see a TV when it's
I
happening.
would have Facebook Live it for you. You should have just asked.
I did ask you. You said, "Oh, Amy's got a link in." You never linked me because you're a dafty.
She tags you in it. She did,
No, I never got a tag on
Right,
Facebook.
I apologise.
Anyway, however though,
Same.
because we had a bet from episode 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
We don't owe each other anything because I bet
Aye.
a Mayweather round 11 was Mayweather
Oh yeah,
round
but that
10.
was only one round, man.
Aye, wasn't
You
it?
bet Mayweather round 8, I think.
4.
4. Did you go 4?
No, 6,
Well,
6, only 6. Aye.
I'm the biggest mug because I put a tenner on McGregor to knock
I
him
put
out.
a tenner on. Oh, to knock him out.
To knock him out first 3 rounds.
Oh mate, that
Nah.
was a waste, man.
First 3 rounds.
I put a tenner on to win.
I was praying. See when he came out in the first few rounds and he
The
was...
first 2 rounds it was balling.
It's always the same in Mayweather's fight. So first 3 or 4 rounds he'll lose,
Aye.
and then he'll win the rest. Like,
Oh, don't get me wrong, it was like a real dominant show. Like,
Aye.
I was so gutted McGregor lost.
10th
I was expecting it, but I
the
was
10th
gutted.
round was good. Like,
Oh, brilliant.
mate, honestly, I was up for 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, all the way through to 8 o'clock on the day it was,
Aye.
the day it was on, and I had to take my mate Jazz and my mate Duncan home. Fucking mate, honestly, my eyes were like that. His eyes
Crashed.
See, I had a nap in that before it. I wasn't bad.
Ah, no,
I
fucking
couldn't, but I
God.
had other stuff I had to do.
Oh,
So
right.
trying to get everything organised was so difficult.
I mind you were so confident at work saying, "Oh yeah, no, McGregor's gonna."
I'm telling you,
knock
man,
him
I was so confident. I was like, McGregor's going to fucking kill this cunt. He's actually going to rip his head off.
If it was UFC or a street fight, he would have.
Could you imagine how embarrassing it is though? Somebody coming for UFC coming in and taking you off a 21-year streak. It's unlikely to happen, isn't it? Especially in your profession.
But I genuinely think, I'm not just saying this, but I think the outcome was always obvious. Even McGregor knew that, and like they only done it like to. How much money? It was $1 billion.
180 million, mate. You wouldn't.
Is that how much he made?
You wouldn't argue with that. I'm not
Nah.
saying.
I'd take a fucking.
I'd
I wouldn't take a clip off. I'd get knocked out and have permanent brain damage.
Aye.
And Mayweather punch me. It's not worth 180 million.
Let's do it.
Right then. Cheers, Joe, for coming on. You don't have to worry about anything, but me and Jamie have got a running Premier League predictions going on at the moment, which we're going to try and predict for week 4. The international break's on now, so we're going to have to wait a wee while before they come back. However, should tell them for Jamie's delight. Jamie is currently up, what is it?
18 points.
18 points to my 14.
Oh, pitiful. Pitiful.
Now, I will say, in my defence, I took riskier bets than you.
Right.
Also though,
I had Liverpool to finish second.
also though, right, also, see for week 1 we were drew, we were completely even.
Yeah.
Week 3 I won about 3 more points than you.
Yeah.
However, week 2 you got every result bar 1 correct.
Aye, and I saw it. I was sitting, I was like, I think I was in work and I was like, oh, no fucking way. I was actually going to message him like, mate, I was 1 away from having a perfect week.
Yeah. So it's all a wee bit gone away, but do you know what? Jamie's useless at predictions like I've always said, so you know, come the end of the season I'll be having that tenner.
Cut it down the lead though.
Right. Man City v Liverpool.
I'll take Liverpool, mate.
I take Liverpool. Leicester v Chelsea.
Oh, you're away. Hey, Chelsea. Cheers.
Chelsea. Everton Tottenham.
You've done it in a completely different order.
It's what came up on Google when I typed in.
Everton, Tottenham. Alright, Tottenham I chose
I went for draw. Arsenal Bournemouth.
Not in Arsenal. Surprised at a 4-0 loss to Liverpool.
Yes. Southampton Watford.
I think I took no, I went for draw.
I went draw as well. Brighton West Brom.
Brighton West Brom, I went for a draw.
Draw. Burnley Crystal Palace.
I believe I went for Palace, yeah.
Oh, I haven't won yet. Draw. I'll put.
Aye, I think this is the first game they're going to win it.
Swansea Newcastle.
I went for Newcastle.
Same. West Ham Huddersfield.
West Ham, Huddersfield. I went for Huddersfield to beat them.
I went for Huddersfield. I think apart from one game there we predicted that. No, 2 games that we predicted exactly the same. So I've got no chance of catching up here if all mine come
Fucked
through.
it. Completely fucked
Who
it.
did you go for Huddersfield, mate? Did you go for
Huddersfield.
Aye.
I'm not better than West Ham. Do you see how shite they've
I
looked?
know. I see
Yeah.
Chicharito scoring a few goals in that game though, so I'm looking for a big result for Huddersfield.
Alright. Anyway, Joe, it's been a pleasure having you on. I'll leave all of his social media and links down below where you can listen to his music. I
Thank you
heavily
very much.
recommend it.
Thank you.
You enjoyed yourself?
I've loved it, man. It's been great. It's the first podcast / interview / actual thing I've done, so
That's good.
it's a good introduction to it, man. It's a good introduction. It's fucking quality. I've had a good
Glad you
time.
enjoyed it. Anyway, take care guys. We'll see you next Thursday. Goodbye.
Right.
Catch you after.